before I get into this, I just want to say I'm not coming into this with like judgment or condemnation or pride or anything. If you want to have a conversation, let's talk, comment. But I just want to know, like, why don't people believe in God? I commonly hear people say that it's not backed by science, therefore it can't be true, and it's man-made and all of this. History can't be backed by science. This is just something we know. History is only backed by manuscripts because nobody alive today was alive for history, so we have to believe the manuscripts. And science, to be honest, doesn't really prove anything, because what is science? Science starts with a hypothesis, and then you conduct controlled experiments, and then you come to a conclusion, and if you don't have a conclusion, then you run more tests. But science isn't concrete proof. I mean, it changes and evolves over time. And how is that going to prove history? It doesn't. All of the history that we get today is from manuscripts. And Jesus was proved with manuscripts. In fact, more manuscripts than other historical figures that we know today. And if you believe in history, then you should believe in Jesus, because they're proved the same way that any history was proved with. And Jesus is the mere proof of a God, because Jesus was God in the world. But most people do believe in a higher power, because evolution and the Big Bang is kind of silly arguments as well. You have never once seen one species evolve into another. I mean, sure, we see wolves evolving to other breeds of dogs, and we see birds evolving to other birds. But have you ever seen a chameleon turn into a cow? Like, no. And how can an ape turn into a human? Like, it just doesn't really add up. And the Big Bang doesn't really make sense either, because there's so many intricate and unique parts of the world that just couldn't have banged there. Creation is proof of a creator. You don't look at a painting and say that just banged there. How would we have gotten the materials to create the world? Like, it can't just bang here. And honestly, just the universal law that's written on our hearts, like it says in the Bible, how the Lord wrote the law in our hearts and our morality of right and wrong. The fact that that's just a universal thing, I feel like that's just such a proof of a creator. Like, think about it. As humans, we know that killing is wrong, murder is wrong, whatever. But if we were just banged here, we would work the same as animals. Because think about it. Animals just kill each other and eat each other. And it's like there's no problem because they don't have any morals. I feel like a creator intentionally designed us. I just feel like we're just too complex of beings to just have banged here. Anyways, those are just some of my thoughts. I feel like there's plenty of proof of a God.